It is so nice to be with you again here on Valenzuela Live in English 5. Today, we will be discussing about identifying point of view. But before that, it would be a pleasure to know who are with us today. For your attendance, kindly comment in the word present, the name of your school, your grade level and section, just like what you can see on the screen. If you have any clarifications or queries, you may comment them on our comment box that will be addressed after our discussion. Remember to be polite and respectful and avoid posting any unrelated comments or pictures in our comment section. Ready your pens and papers for your notes of our lesson for today. I will be reading to you a short text. But before we read it, let me present first the comprehension questions that will be asked after reading the story. Here are the following comprehension questions. Number 1, what is Rosa doing? Number 2, where did mother go? And number 3, who is narrating the story? Let us proceed to the text. Rosa is starting to get tired. She had been waiting for her mother for eternity. How big is the market anyway? I am so hungry and mother is still not here, Rosa thought. She was already considering on buying from the small carinderia at the opposite street. But children cannot go out during the quarantine period. All Rosa can do is be patient and talk to her growling tummy friend. I am pretty sure some of you can relate to Rosa in the story, and I hope you already ate your breakfast, or you will have to talk with your growling tummy friend too. Now, let us answer the questions presented earlier. Did you really understand the text? Let us see. Question number 1. What is Rosa doing? I will give you 1 minute to answer, and please do share your answers on our comment box. Your timer begins now. Share your answers in our comment box. I wonder what Rosa is doing. According to the text, what is Rosa doing? 20 seconds. I'm so excited to see what your answers are. 8 seconds. Okay, time is up. What is Rosa doing? Rosa is waiting for her mother. If you got it correctly, good job. Let us proceed to the next one. Question number 2. Where did mother go? You have 1 minute to answer. Your timer begins now. If Rosa is waiting for her mother, where did mother go? Do not forget to share your answers in the comment section. And I'm so excited to see all of you. Okay, so you have Okay, time is up. Mother went to the market. For those who got it right, well done. For the third question, we have, who is narrating the story? You have 1 minute. Timer begins now. If you really understood the text, who do you think is narrating the story? Share your answers in our comment section. The answers are coming in now. That is so great. We have so many answers now. You have 30 seconds to share your answers. Who is narrating the story? You have 20 seconds. I'm so happy for your answers. I can see them in our comment box. Okay, time is up. The one narrating the story or telling the story is what we call the narrator. In the text, the narrator is not one of the characters in the story. The narrator could also be the author. Okay, well done, learners. Remember that stories are told through the eyes of the narrator. A narrator is the person who tells the story and from what point of view the story will be read. Point of view is the view from which the story was told. Now, there are several variations of point of view. And we have the first one, which is the first person point of view. The first person point of view involves the use of I and we, or what we call the first person pronouns. In the first person point of view, the narrator, who may also be a character, participates in the action of the story. For example, this one. I felt heaven when I ate ice cream. So the narrator here is also the one eating the ice cream. And as you can see, it used the first person point of view because we have here the use of the first person pronoun, which is the I. Okay? So it means I was the one who felt heaven, and I was the one who ate the ice cream. And the story is told in my perception, the first person point of view. Okay, remember that what you are trying to identify is the perspective or the view of the narrator. Therefore, you must ignore the dialogue of the characters indicated by the quotation marks and focus on the narration. Another perspective is the second person point of view. So the second person point of view employs the pronoun which is the pronoun you. In the second point of view, the writer uses a narrative onlooker who is saying something about you, the reader. For example, you must whisk the mixture slowly. More frequently, the second person point of view is used in giving out directions and instructions because they are usually narrated from the second person perspective. Okay? So it means that it employs the pronoun you. You have an onlooker who is saying something to you or saying something about you. That is the second person point of view. The next perspective is what we call the third person point of view. So the third person point of view uses pronouns like he, she, it, they, or it also uses the name of a character. In the third person point of view, the narrator does not participate in the action of the story as one of the characters, but let us know exactly what the characters think and how the characters act and how the characters feel. Now, if the narrator is a character in the story, then we are reading what he or she observes as the story unfolds. For example, Josie wondered when it was going to rain. So in this example, the name of the character is used, which is Josie. So therefore, Josie is not the one who is talking, but another character, or what we call an onlooker, is talking about what Josie is wondering. Okay? So that is the third person point of view. Now, why don't you try and practice determining the point of view of the following text? Okay? So, read the following sentences and determine the narrator's perspective. Let us have the first one. Okay? Let me read to you. One day, Lemmy went to a mall to see a movie. She went to see Miss Granny by Sarah Geronimo. Lemmy thought she should purchase a plate of nachos, French fries, and a big cup of popcorn. But her friend thought she shouldn't. Lemmy purchased the food anyway. So, what point of view is the story being narrated? I will give you a minute to answer. Do not forget to share your answer in our comment section. Your timer begins now. So, from what point of view is this text being told? Is it from the first person perspective? Is it from the second person perspective? Or is it from the third person perspective? I'll be waiting for your answers. Please do share them in our comment section. Okay, so you have 30 seconds. Analyze this text very carefully for you to determine what point of view is this text being told. Okay, so you have 10 seconds. I'm so excited for your answers. Okay. Time is up. The story is narrated in the third person point of view. It's not first person because we do not see there the pronouns I, and also there is no onlooker who is talking directly to the reader, who is us or who is you. Okay, so therefore this is the third person point of view. Next one. Tina went to her best friend's house for home study. When she got there, she started to wonder how many cats her best friend had. They went outside and rode bike for 15 minutes, went back to study, and then she went back home. Okay, so from what perspective is this story being narrated? You have 1 minute. Timer begins now. Analyze carefully. From what perspective is this story being told? Is it being told from the first person perspective, second person perspective, or is it from the third person point of view? Okay, don't forget to share your answers in our comment section. You have 30 seconds. Okay, so the answers are coming in now. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. All right. The story is narrated in the third person point of view also. If you got this one right, good work. Let us proceed to the next one. Do you love eating apple? I asked my friend Lanny. I always make friends with other people. What point of view is this story told? You have a minute. Your time begins now. So you have to analyze carefully this text in order for you to find out what point of view this text is being narrated from. Okay, so you can find there some context clues. Do not forget to share your answers in our comment section. Okay. So you have here 20 seconds. I wonder what point of view this story is being told. I'm so excited to find out what the correct answer is, and I'm pretty sure you are too. Alright, time is up. The answer is the first person point of view. Okay, so the first person point of view, because we see here the pronoun which is the pronoun I. Okay, so time is up. Let's go to the next question, story number 4. Justin was rushing to get to school because he was going on a field trip. Justine felt so happy and excited that he was going on his first field trip of the year. Justin thought that everything was going to be a great day ahead. Now, in what perspective is this story being narrated? Your 1 minute begins now. So analyze carefully, from what perspective is the story being told? Is it from the perspective of Justin? Or is it from the perspective of his friend? Or is it from the author's perspective? Okay, so share your answers in our comment section. Is it from the first person point of view? Is it from the second person point of view? Or from the third person point of view? Okay, so you have 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. All right. Time is up. The story is narrated also from third person point of view. To the next one we go. First, you need to wash your hands and gather all your ingredients. Once you've done that, follow all the directions in your cookbook. Put your mango float treats in your oven and cook for 20 to 30 minutes. While your mango float treats were cooking, you might want to clean your workplace. When you take the mango float treats out of the oven, pour the honey and lemon sauce on immediately. Once the mango float treats are cooled, you and your friends can enjoy now. Did not make you hungry? It sure made me, but I think I've had enough from the holidays. But what perspective is this text told from? You have 1 minute and time begins now. Do not forget to share your answers in our comment section. Analyze carefully, from what perspective is this text being narrated? Is it from the first person point of view? Is it from the second person point of view? Or is it from the third person point of view? You have 20 seconds left. I'm so excited to find out what your answers are. And I hope you got it correctly. Okay, 8 seconds left from your time. Okay, so time is up. This text is told from the second person point of view. If you got this correctly, good work. Okay, so you have to remember, first person point of view uses the pronouns I, my, and we. While the second person point of view uses the pronoun you. And the third person point of view uses pronouns like he, she, it, they, or even a name of a character. Now, why don't we try another activity? This time, using correct pronoun to complete the words used by the narrator according to its point of view. Are you ready? Take note, supply the correct pronoun. Okay? Ready? Great. First one. Blank were happy, blank felt gorgeous. Blank wanted to tell all blank friends that it was great. So we have here the pronouns I, the pronouns my, and we. What pronouns will complete this? You may use the pronouns below. I will give you 1 minute. Time begins now. Analyze carefully. So you have to fill in the following blanks with the appropriate pronoun to complete this text. And also to complete the perspective this is being told from. So based on the pronouns, what perspective is this being told? Okay, so you have 25 seconds left. Do not forget to share your answers in our comment section. Okay? I'm so excited to find out what your answers are. 10 seconds. I hope you got this correctly. Okay, time is up. Let us see if you got your answers correctly. So we have here the complete one. We were happy. I felt gorgeous. I wanted to tell all my friends that it was great. Did you got them correctly? Wow, that's great. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Blank need to wash your hands properly. It is important to keep yourself healthy. Blank family will be safe too. Okay? So, what pronouns will complete this? Your time begins now. Analyze this very carefully. Think about it. What appropriate pronoun will complete this point of view? You may choose from you. You may choose from your. Do not forget to share your answers in our comment section. 30 seconds left. I'm so excited for your answers. Please analyze it carefully before posting your answers. Alright, 15 seconds. Okay, so you have 5 seconds left. Okay, time is up. Let us check if you supplied the blanks with the correct pronoun. You need to wash your hands properly. It is important to keep yourself healthy. Your family will be safe too. Did you get them correctly? Wow, that is great. Okay, let's go to the next one. Blank were having a long test and Maria forgot to study for it. I think I will fail the test, Maria sadly told Pedro after passing the test paper. Blank began crying. Don't be like that, Pedro said. You still have another chance if you fail. Blank added. Maria felt comforted and smiled. Now, you have here the following pronouns, she, he, and they. You may use the pronouns to complete this. You are given 1 minute and time begins now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can relate to the dilemma of Maria and Pedro. But you have to supply the following blanks with the appropriate pronoun to complete this. To find out who is talking and from what perspective this text is being told from. Do not forget to share your answers in our comment section. We'll be waiting. 30 seconds. Okay. So you have here 20 seconds. I wonder what pronouns will complete the following text. Okay, 10 seconds. Alright. Time is up. Let us check your answers. They were having a long test, and Maria forgot to study for it. I think I will fail the test, Maria sadly told Pedro after passing the test paper. She began crying. Don't be like that, Pedro said. You still have another chance if you fail, he added. Maria felt comforted and smiled. Did you got them correctly? Wow, very good. Now, job well done, learners. If you have any questions or clarifications, you may now post them in our comment section. I will give you 1 minute. All right? Timer begins now. Please post in your questions and your clarifications in our comment section, and we will be glad to answer them. Our moderator is currently picking up your questions. All right, you have 25 seconds. All right, if you have any clarifications, you can post them now. Okay, so time is almost up. All right, so I already have here in this paper our question. So the question is, what is the easiest point of view to use when writing? Well, there is no easy way in using or writing using a specific point of view. What you have to do is practice writing using all of the point of view and find out which one works best for you and which one fits the story that you are writing. Okay, so there's no easy way for it, but you have to practice. Okay, so thank you for that question. Thank you very much, learners, for being with me today, and I am looking forward to another lesson with you. Let me end this discussion rather, with a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And that begins with you. So very good, learners. Until next time. Bye.